And it's an easy tank call now, too.
Hey.
Because Kingen can just play Sion. There's so many ways to use Sion to set up for Yone and get Draven into range.
He's
Barrel's
been Cho'Gath.
Barrel's been holding on to that LCK logo too long, Valdez.
He's been cooking too much. The whole house is burned down. I mean, this is very cool, though, because you were talking about the counter pick so much. Like, he could have gone into so many things. The Fiora, the Aatrox, they knew Kingen was going to play a tank.
Varus, Karma, we talked about it right because the Elise was locked in. This can happen to you.
Here we go. Just going to repel onto them. Going to look for the cocoon. There is the flash from Duckdom.
It's not really a winning play here, but it's so frustrating that you're trying to push it as hard as you can, and as a result, you lose flash.
Take a look at this. The last time Cho'Gath played, it was a win of Rascal versus Kingen.
That's hilarious. It's 2021, like I was talking about during that little mini Cho'Gath Sion meta. He is such an incredible top laner, and why he gets so many solo kills and the micromanagement of this lane.
Oh, did you just caster curse him?
I may have. I may have.
Okay, he's going the other way. He did take a turret shot, and now he's going to get the ward down. Clit is like, well, what direction am I going to go? As now they have full vision. He's just going to TP out, as there is a cocoon available, so I guess he thought there was no ward in there. Unfortunate for him, as now he's still on the run, though. I mean, Rascal is still pretty tanky. I mean,
Zeka's coming.
This is taking about 7,000 years, as Zeka is going to ult over the wall, and they will eventually take down Rascal and give the kill to the Yone.
So this needs to be successful. Kingen can, of course, teleport top, but Rascal's getting plate gold here, and a lot of minions are being deleted, so if this fails, the cost is high.
All right, here we go. 4v3, as in comes the Sion, looking for the play under the turret, and the Sion is just tanking everything. A massive two-man knockup, and Viper is just free-hitting. Kingen should eventually go down. He's trying to get the lockdown, the takedown, rather. He is not going to get it onto Barrel just yet, but he comes in zombie form. That is 2 kills now for Homolife, as, Viper just took a massive turret. Observer showing us here that there was a trade in mid as well, but take a look. I mean, you get Rift Heralds, you're just going to concede bottom side, as Life is under a little bit of pressure here. Krako's still around. They're trying to get this kill onto Life, and there it will be. Duckdom, very nicely done.
In this game, because both AD carries are sitting at 1-1 and 1, but this is a really valuable deny of this Draven snowball here. Viper is just like, I'm sorry, man. I can't afford to die at this stage. He backs away, and Life is just, self-ulting for hopes and dreams, you know?
It was
Speaking of losing a lot, Kingen is doing it again here, and he's going to lose his whole turret for this. So this play needs to be much cleaner and much more successful. Duckdom already showing the respect, though, backs away. Barrel's here at level 6. I mean, it doesn't matter, he's Karma, but he's here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just essentially trying to trade turrets, and it might just come down to who's going to get it first, as the Rift Herald should help out here a lot. As in comes Kingen, there are 5 members of Homolife Esports in the bottom lane at 10 minutes into the game. That's just where we live nowadays. There's 2 lanes at the moment. Going very well for DRX. Kingen maybe going a little bit too deep. This turret getting pretty low, as knocked out of the chains of corruption. As the takeover does come through the turret, that's going to be 1 kill onto the Renata. Viper trying to zone them away, and he will be pretty successful. They don't even get the turret, though. As it stays alive.
You're like, Rascal is going to love the extra gold.
Uh-oh. That's the knockup into ult. Peyton in a lot of trouble, will be pushed away, as Zeka almost got killed there by Rascal, as now we do have the Nature's Grasp. A nice knockback from Viper, but I don't think he's going to be able to save his support. No, just not going to happen. Look at the vision, and not level 11 just yet. Silence will miss. It's Viper. You mentioned the low range. We'll see if he can get a position. Has willied his way over to the Rift Herald. They're just going to kill the Renata Glask again. So you do get the support, and now Homolife just on the run, as nice knock, or block rather, from Rascal to get in front of that Sion.
There is so quick on the punish there of Life, who wants to turn that fight with his ultimate.
Krako is pretty deep, but he does have some support from Barrel. Doesn't look like Zeka really cares about that, as Krako is just too low and too alone.
Just trying to clear some deep vision, and they did get a lot of deep vision set up. As Life here has this setup here, Barrel just flashing in with Fate, just taking him out. So yeah, you have to hold this right side of the fight. Rascal 1v4, with the help of the Rift Herald, can just single-handedly stop this team. And the ultimate angle here is really nice from Krako. No one can try to turn. And then we're greeting for a Gromp.
The 2 sides of Krako.
breathing for a grump a little bit here. Barrel is nearby, and they have that push in mid, but Zeka can just collapse on you from so far away. You have to respect it.
They're really worried about Zeka's flank angle here. You can see DRX are... Oh, that's a knock-up, though, onto the Draven. Nice follow-up with the piercing arrow. That's going to be a great way to get some poke in.
You have poke that Sion doesn't have with this Cho'Gath. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Viper's solo range is not in position to really chip away at the front line, whereas Fate can.
Okay, they're trying to get in. They do break the crown with the Proto Belts. That's one way to break the crown of many. As, okay, there is a support battle on the right side as Life unfortunately going to get bullied once again. The ult from Kingen is not great, and the soldiers are in position to try to zone away Homalife Esports. And they just say, you know what? This did not look good for us in any angle. We're just going to give it away.
Flash needed to be used.
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. No crown. Fate's like, well, I just got to ult him away. And take a look at the damage that he takes. I mean, now Fate is not in the lane. And uh-oh, has to flash the Whirling Death.
It's taking a while here. Is it more?
He's just back into the lane. He's going to die now to Clid, I think. Just one Q will do it. He's going to repel in, and that's going to be the end of him. Clid goes extremely deep for that kill, but still very worth.
TP. Yeah. He's going to TP bottom side. This is going to be a 2-turret play here because they're chasing for Clid. Is he going to execute? No, but 458 stacks now on the Draven. Viper is hungry.
Yeah, and now we're going to have these two tanks going head-to-head. You see that Sion is still down a couple of levels, but he's also incredibly tanky. He's just going to ult the front line as there is the massive takeover kits. All of DRX, and Zeka gets a big ult into the back. Can't kill Barrel, though. Finally does. But that's just the support, as we do have no takedown for the Yone, so he will go down. But Viper finds an angle here on the front line with this Sion. The Cho'Gath going very deep, trying to get that kill onto the Yone, and does. But at the end of the day, this Draven does finally find some value in this fight, and it looks like DRX will just run away from the rest of it, as Kingen still on the chase.
As, I mean, this is low health bars here, but there's just no damage outside of this Varus. You can try to chip away. Kingen holding the door.
Yeah, and yeah, lethality is not going to be great here against the Sion, as they do get the TP Baron, as here's TP. Okay, so Kingen will finally go down. The rest of the team is just trying to get in position to back here, as Kingen is just chipping away at the front line.
Empowered recall maybe saves you.
Yeah, I think Life is not getting out, but oh, Viper going to stay. He is not able to quite get it back, and he's just going to run down the lane, just try to run as far away as he can.
I mean, these are a lot of these critical Baron buffs deleted here.
He actually cleansed. So that's the crown.
Level 17 Zeka makes this fight basically impossible now, and Viper's joined up. Good luck, DRX. This is going to be a rough one. Poke needs to hit here from Duckdom, and just not closing the gap.
There's the ult. They're going to line up for it. That is going to be the smite away by Krako. As Kingen puts his body in front, they're not able to get through the Sion, but it's he goes a little bit more survivable, a little bit more head-on AP. And the Maokai goes for the Leandries and the Demonic Embrace. But here we go. They are trying to get on top of Zeka here, who is pretty much all alone. He is going to get back to his Unbound Soul. Look at Rascal just putting his body in front of 3 people. They can't kill the Cho'Gath.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen. He stops 3. They turn onto the Yone. With his rapid fire cannon, which can give him 1 empowered long range autos. This is some greedy side laning here with no vision. Teleport comes through, feel pretty good about, okay, I've got TP here, we should be fine. But Krako's Maokai, and you're outnumbered. Where's the Draven? So far away farming mid, and it's a 5-man group up. You're not going to win this one, Hanwha.
And Maokai Ultimate is just so great for making Zeka run north. I mean, he hesitated. He could have stayed with his team. They saw the Cho'Gath. He's like, oh, I'm going to hide in this brush. And then the Maokai Ultimate comes out, and then he's kind of screwed. He's isolated. Clid is just going to flash.
Zeka, he has ult, he has flash, but what's he going to do against this much tankiness?
Your only option is to actually fight. You have to engage as Homalife Esports. You have to get a good ultimate from the side of Zeka. You need Kingen to engage as well. And it's difficult because there's a massive Cho'Gath in your face. Zeka's like, well, what am I going to do?
It's a death ball. I mean, this is a death ball composition here for DRX. It is for Hanwha too, but it's a lower ranged one as Clid is going to be the flanker. TP from Zeka. He's got ult. One last chance.
Here's an opportunity. The Sion ult goes into the Cho'Gath as flash ult from Life pretty early. The ult hit from Zeka misses everybody. does no damage in the trade, maybe scrapes the Cho'Gath. I guess DRX are just gonna walk in with the Baron and end the game.
Easy peasy, I guess is how it goes here for DRX. You pick Zeka a few times, you've got control over the Drakes. Better tank wins the R5 Cho'Gath, the hero of the day. What a weird game we watched.
Let's see, I mean, Viper, he has to flash the Q. Oh man, it's not feeling good for him as now Maokai ultimate comes through. He is gonna cleanse. He's like, please let me do damage in this game. I would love to. As Kingen is going to frontline a little bit, Viper is going off on the left side as Kingen moves forward, tries to get an engage here. There's the grasp, and Rascal is just unkillable. He's still alive here, and Viper not going to get the shutdown. That is the stopwatch value.
There you
Kills
go.
the Draven. As, okay, some damage being taken away. Duckdom is going to go down, and DRX, can they end? I mean, Zeka's still here. He's incredibly low, but he will be able to take down the Maokai.
And this is with Elder spawning in 35 seconds, Valdez.
Croco in position. Clid, all he needs to do is stay alive. That's all he's got to do. He's going to repel. He's going to get into the back of the pit. Look at Rascal. He's like, I need to kill the spider, but I can't. And the spike comes down. He wins against the feast. Rascal is not able to feast it away. And the Elder is trying to burn down the Cho'Gath. They can't kill Rascal. He's still in the pit, even with the burn. As Viper is desperate to take him down. He finally will. But he survived for so long. Croco going way too deep. They still have Elder Drake, and here they go.
The mid inhibitor did go down. I guess I was wrong about that. They're trying to actually make this a base raid and stop those backs. Viper can't back here. They have those minions pushing bottom side.
They can't fight him, though.
They can't. But they're still going to buy a ton of time. This Elder buff
can't push through Scion.
This Elder buff might not be that impactful. They could use these minions to at least buy time. I mean, if he gets on that Nexus.
Just run it. Yeah, okay, he's going to get there. Viper comes over, and the burn comes in. Even one auto is enough. There's so many super minions attacking Viper.
Q over the wall, etc. They're just going to push to end it. Hanwha,
what is
caught out.
They don't have any turrets.
They're caught out here. They cannot back.
Zeka's going to have to unbound. I think this is it. Viper's coming back, though. Does he still have Elder? He does, but they're just diving on him, and he's dead. And down will go the Nexus. That is the end of the game. DRX will not have any of your Baron shenanigans.
일반하고 사이온. 이거 뭐야? 궁순 소리 아니야? 아 미드 지르자, 미드 지르자.
다 만다 이거.
아 미드 지르는 거 시원해.
우리가 뺄 수 있어.
가자. 집 끊어. 너네 텔,
은행 갔어.
아 상관없어. 요네 아까도 못해. 질러 그냥 자기 앞으로 갈게. 얘 못 맞췄어. 가자. 그냥 쓸게. 뭐야. 나이스.